Hey, welcome back. Another Hollywood Night Heat here on location in beautiful Brentwood, California. Right there is a house. It's not the house, but it's a house. And here with my guest, too.
A house from what,
Jeff Allen.
Andy? Oh, hi, everybody.
Well, it's kind of the house from the house, which we just saw. We just saw William Katt in
House.
It was a great thrill for me to do this film many years ago. We had no idea of the legs that it was going to have and how it would still be loved so many years into the future.
They had a screening with William Katt in person, and we really wasn't there long. We wanted to have a Q&A, but he suffered.
Yeah, we wanted to invite him on the show.
Actually, it's not far-fetched. We'd love to have talked to him, but he had to go. His back hurt, so.
Yeah, he had a bad back.
Yeah. But anyway, we just saw House, which is a great movie if you haven't seen it.
Leave while you can. No!
Sandy.
It holds up great, I think.
Yeah. Fun 80s horror film that would be great for today's children.
Yeah.
Ages 2 through 6.
Well, you know what? I don't know if you got these vibes. I definitely got the vibes of Evil Dead. The first Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2. Because it was where it got crazy where...
he starts losing his mind. Yeah, going to the tool shed, getting the gun.
It felt very Bruce Campbell. I wouldn't doubt that Raimi was totally influenced by this.
Well, maybe the timelines don't add up. Maybe Evil Dead came first.
Yeah, that's...
Probably. I think Evil Dead was 81, wasn't it? No, oh God. We should have done our research before we filmed this episode. And it's also
had serious influences from Rambo. I got that, you know, like the...
Oh, yeah, Vietnam was big in the 80s, man.
Yeah. But lots of great practical effects. If you haven't seen this movie, you should really check it out, man. Yeah. Beautiful effects.
William Katt was wonderful.
William Katt is good. He's good. He's always
wonderful.
Good. But I'll tell you what, George Wendt.
Yeah,
he just blew him away on screen. Like, he's really good. George Wendt is the neighbor.
Norm. Cheers.
And he's so believable in his role.
Hey, it's great to have a new neighbor. Woman lived here before you was nuts. Biggest bitch under the sun. Just a senile old hag, really. Wouldn't be surprised if someone just got fed up and offed her, you know what I mean? She was my aunt. Heart of gold, though. Just a saint, really. And such a beautiful woman for her age.
I wish that George had been around to come down here, but unfortunately we lost him just a few weeks ago. What a wonderful guy. You really missed out on a treat getting to speak with him. One of the funniest guys I've ever met. Had the driest sense of humor that you can imagine. Even though his ex-wife was great. Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, Kay Lenz. Yeah,
really great. And the kid. The kid was really crying. I love when kids really
Robert,
cry.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what I wanted to ask William Katt if he had done the Q&A afterwards. Is like, how did you guys get that kid to cry all of a sudden?
We just made him cry. I think they just took his mate. They said, all right, get his real mom and just have her leave.
Yeah.
Because then William Katt was like, the kid was actually crying
for his mom. Yeah.
And then William Katt's like, your mom will be back. Your mom will be back. And I think there was no acting there. The kid was really crying for his mom. I love when they used to do that in Little Rascals. Great practical effects. And
seeing Richard Mall's mouth inside Big Ben's mouth. Dude, you didn't notice that back in the 80s in the theater because it was on film and it was all dark. You didn't notice it.
Yeah,
And then now you just like notice it. He looked like he was Eddie right off of a freaking Iron Maiden cover. So wonderful.
Even as a kid, when watching those later Planet of the Apes movies, I'm watching their lips behind their mouths.
Yeah.
Used to drive me crazy. And look, the lips, I don't know. I'll tell you what would be nice now with AI and everything. I think it would cost pennies to go into this movie and just animate the lips, map it out, and map it on the body, and that would. I think this movie deserves it.
Yeah, especially when he calls him a wimp. Yeah, it
Richard
still
Mole.
looked awesome. All the freaking foam latex was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like his ex-wife turned to that big hulking monstrosity, and that giant hand stuck to the little kid's back.
That's where it made me really made me think of Evil Dead.
Oh yeah, totally.
Just the silliness of
a live hand. Oh yeah, but with the skin, the colors, so vibrant, man. Just what a wonderful, colorful movie.
Yeah,
like, and most of it taking place during the day as well. You know, like a lot of it taking place. And I love that horror movies that take place during the day. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. That's a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah. Richard Mole. He's another guy that was in it.
The sorcerer from The Sword and the Sorcerer.
He's in tons of stuff, man. I never watched Night Court. Never saw one episode of that show.
I love Night Court.
Never saw it. And, but I've seen a billion of that guy's movies besides that, you know, he's in tons of stuff. Isn't he Jared Sin?
Urok, the Cyclopean warlord of the One Eyes, the assassin Baal.
No, the destruction of,
But he's Jared Sin, I think.
Is he Jared Sin?
And Jared Sin, leader and mastermind of the sinister renegades.
The movie is called What is it?
It's Space Hunter.
Space Hunter, The Destruction of Jared Sin.
I think,
Space Hunter, Adventures in the Forbidden Zone.
Because the Overdog
and Jared Sin never gets destroyed.
Michael Ironside is the Overdog.
From the planet's ultimate evil, the Overdog.
I like her.
Right. Yeah. Shit, man. That was one that was a joke when we were growing up.
Destruction of Jared Sin.
I would love to see that, rewatch that.
Metal Storm, The Destruction of Jared Sin in 3D.
Vinton and I have rewatched it.
Of course.
And it just ends with I think he gets on like a snowmobile looking sky speeder and speeds away. Never gets destroyed. Jared Sin.
Sin escaped.
Hey. Anyway,
save it for another movie for the sequel that's coming out next year.
But anyway, William Katt. If you don't know, he's the greatest American hero. He's also the guy on Carrie who gets the bucket dropped on his head.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I was thinking?
And Big Wednesday too. Remember Big Wednesday?
Surfer.
He was in that. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I was thinking about how in Carrie where the bucket hits him on the head.
Yeah.
And when I was young, I was like, oh, that just killed him. It just put a hole in his skull or something. But then if you think about it, he probably lived, right? And then Carrie just
knocked him out.
Yeah, it probably just knocked him out. Carrie just burned him. He's just laying there unconscious and Carrie just burns him up. It's pretty brutal.
Well, she was pretty far gone at that point.
I know that.
Everybody was going to pay for
I was confused. Well, I don't want to go off on Carrie, but when she kills her, like the one teacher that was being nice to her.
Yeah.
And then, nope. Kills her too.
Everybody gets it.
Everybody gets it.
Everybody gets it.
All right. Couple things I noticed. Well, so Kane Hodder was a stunt guy in it, and he was also a stunt coordinator too.
Yeah. I'm sure he doubled for Big Ben in some parts.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been the ex-wife that was the monster.
Oh
it could have been
that too.
It could have been anything.
Yeah. God damn. So many great parts.
Here's a part. I don't know if you noticed. Okay, so there's a part where George went. Oh, so William Katt gets sucked into the closet.
Yeah,
and then when he comes back out, George Wentz, he's sitting on the mattress,
laying on the mattress asleep with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
But did you see what was scattered around? Comic books.
No way.
There were comic books.
I didn't catch that.
And then I was looking close, and the one had a cover that I'm going to look this up for this. It looked like a Swamp Thing because it's a blue cover with a yellow sun.
Holy
and the
shit.
red. I could see the words in red, and I think it's an old Swamp Thing, not a Bernie Wrightson one, but it's one of the later ones. But I'm going to look that up. But I think I'm right.
It's crazy that you mentioned Swamp Thing because I love Wes Craven's Swamp Thing.
Oh,
I love the suit. I love the makeup, the face, the mouth, and the nose of the Swamp Thing in that movie. When William Katt enters the house for the first time in a long time with the realtor, and he comes in, he's going, I thought he looks like Swamp Thing. And I'm like, I always liked William Catt. I always liked him as an actor, and I always thought, damn it, man, this guy needs to be in more shit.
Yeah.
Like, who did he piss off?
Yeah.
You know, what happened? Because he was fucking terrific.
And he's a good-looking guy.
Joy to watch. Yeah, that big V-neck sweater that he wore, like showing off his cleavage. And like, he's just...
You're right. He must have pissed somebody off.
Yeah, man, because his expressions, like the dude he was cartoony when it needed to be. He was real when he needed to be. Like, when he finds, spoilers, when he finds his son, God damn, was that real to me? That was so fucking real. And he throws him up in the pool when he gets back, and then you see him like mouthing, like, "Oh, are you okay? Is that okay? Did you get water up your nose or something?" He was, God damn, man. I really wish he had done the Q&A afterwards. It's too bad.
Yeah.
And the guy looked incredible. I mean, the guy's like in his 70s.
Gotta be.
He's gotta be in his 70s.
Nice head, full head of hair. Nice, good looking guy. Yeah, he should be working.
Still, he just looks like he's wearing a gray long wig and a gray beard.
Right.
You know, it's like, hey, that's William Catt.
Yeah.
There he is. I remember he did a guest, like a cameo on Heroes, the TV show Heroes.
Oh, really?
And he immediately got frozen by one of the villains or whatever and turned to, you know, just shattered into ice bits. I was like, well, good job.
Greatest American hero. I mean, I think we mentioned it on the way up here.
Yeah.
Down here.
We wanted to love it because it was the only thing we could get back then that was a superhero TV show.
Right. Yeah,
it
was so great.
I mean, it was fun, but you know, it wasn't perfect. The effects and all that. But yeah, man. And this movie is classic 80s.
Classic 80s.
It's so funny.
It kind of it dragged a bit in the beginning, but once it gets going, it's great. You know what I mean?
I disagree.
Do you? Yeah.
I disagree, man. I was riveted the whole damn time. It's got that 80s pacing. You gotta remember that, man. We didn't have a problem with that back then. And, you know, it's just like, that's something you got to accept, you know.
Right.
That it's okay. It might drag for you guys if you guys, I'll give this a shot because the Hollywood Night Boys like it and they're recommending it. Right? We recommended this big time.
Totally recommend it. Well, all right, plot point.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, so if this was, if the origin of the haunting is the guy he left in Nam, or the guy he left alive in Nam. Yeah. So what that have to do with the aunt, and why would?
Because the house is haunted, I think. The house was haunted, and it knows you. It knows him. And his aunt was trying to warn him of that. She was wonderful, too. There's so many little comical
she was great.
Buttons on each scene. His ex-wife, or wife at the time, goes running upstairs. What does she say? She turns to him.
Touchy.
Then she gives her big old toothy old lady smile, which is very creepy. And she was only 52 when she filmed that.
I wouldn't doubt it. Written by Fred Decker, huh?
Yeah.
Fred Decker,
Monster Squad.
One of my favorite
RoboCop
movies.
3.
Yeah, RoboCop 3. He directed Monster Squad, correct?
I think so, yeah. Fred Decker, yeah. What else did he do? He did another, shit, this is bad.
I know, we should have researched this before. Just got out of theater, man. What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
Right.
What do you want from us?
Yeah, huh? Come on now. Anyway.
Hold me back.
Go see. Go see.
Go see House.
Go see House.
On your local street. I don't know, streaming service.
No, man.
You got to cancel all your streaming services, man. Go buy this on fucking video. Go Diabolic DVD or what are some of the other ones?
Hey, they made House 2. I know I saw that too.
Yeah, I did.
And did they make House 3D?
I don't think they made it 3D.
Why I'm thinking that.
But they did make a House 3. I'm pretty sure. I never saw that one.
Here's again. We should have researched this.
Yeah. I saw House 2 with Ari Gross and forget who.
I've seen enough tragedy and disaster to make you want to upchuck in your shorts.
Two friends inherit a fantastic house.
Charlie, there's a jungle in there.
Ooh, I remember that being pretty good. You know, that was fun. Yeah. I think. But I never saw it again.
Yeah, if you haven't seen The Gate, which is also great.
I totally wanted to watch
It's kind of like that.
Right was this movie started, I was like, oh man, if they had a double feature with The Gate.
Yeah, the house and The Gate.
That would have been a good double
pairing.
feature.
They have opened the gate. Pray it's not too late.
But if you like that, you'll like this. It's the same vibe. In fact, well, The Gate has a little more innovation,
and it's not as funny. This is a fun movie.
Yeah.
This is like fun. Friday night.
Oh, that's a thing. Okay, here's one thing I didn't get. Well, the plot point that I brought up, and then you satisfied me there.
Did I?
When he sets up the cameras and then he pulls the wire, or he's ready to pull the rope. Then he runs out of the house and slides on his knees. He's like, yeah, what the fuck was that about?
It was a practice run. He didn't pull the rope.
But why would you run out of the house and do that?
Because he just wants to film, and he figured, how can I get out of the house? Can I get out of the house before it comes and claws me again? And also, it was an excuse to
that's the reason.
Run right into Norm.
That's what
who is on his lawn with his dog.
Yeah. Who walks his dog on the guy's lawn?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. See, there was 2 buttons that they could have done that I was like, God damn it. The inner director in me was like, oh, that would have been perfect. Is if he would have had, his dog was shitting on his lawn. Yeah. He catches him, but then William Cat catches Norm's dog. You gonna pick that shit up? And then there's the other one where he's holding the little egg roll or something, and William Cat's holding his hand, and he's preventing Norm from eating it.
Yeah.
And Norm's got his little plastic fork in one hand, and I just wanted him to go, okay, take it out of his hand with his right hand and put it in his mouth. But anyway, I wasn't directing that movie. I was only 14.
Those are good bits, though. That was really great when they're eating, hanging out, and eating. Yeah, it's really good, really well done.
Yeah, or the cop,
Mr. Cobb, I know this is a funny question, but you wouldn't happen to be the same Roger Cobb who wrote Blood Dance, would you?
Yeah, that's me.
Why didn't you say so earlier? That's just... Mr. Cobb, I was wondering if you'd do me a big favor.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I know you're probably busy and all, but...
No, you have a...
Could I use your bathroom?
No.
You know that guy, right? That's Steve Williams.
Yeah.
He was the cop was the
21 Jump
Street captain.
Yeah, and
totally recognizable even without his mustache.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's about it.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Beyondfest, for inviting Hollywood Night Heat and giving us those complimentary tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, and they actually gave out physical tickets.
Physical tickets this time.
How about that, man?
Physical tickets. Physical tickets, and that's also the name of our band. You can see us playing at the Aero Theater this July. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and comment. We love interacting with you guys, and helps us out, helps you out. Everybody's better for it.
Right. Now we got to get out of this town because
because that house is haunted back there. It's haunted. That big monster gonna come out and claw us with his claws. Come on, Eddie, let's go. Come on, let's go.